ShartimusPrime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shits, Subscribe for more things.
You think of Doctor Strange, you think of Wong.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Dormammu Build-A-Figure Waves, Masters of Magic, Doctor Strange, and Brother Voodoo. If you're trying to pick up this wave, you can get it.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So I'm doing another 2-in-1 review just because Doctor Strange and Brother Voodoo are the running changes of each other, and they're both repaints. I think the only newly sculpted piece that we're seeing here is the cape on the Doctor Strange. So anyway, you can see that they are the running change. They both have the Sanctum Sanctorum logo at the top. They both have Brother Voodoo on the side, and then on the back you can see the two figures. They share the same read-up. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. Here's the other figures from the wave. Then on this side you can see the two Doctor Stranges. Alright, let's get to it and crack these things open. And here are the figures out of the packaging. Both pretty good figures. I actually really do like them both, but neither of them have impressed me as much as the repainted Enchantress figure. I feel like that one was a serious level up. Both of these figures are pretty good, but neither of them just have that much of an improvement compared to their previous painted versions. So anyway, the Brother Voodoo I like. The Doctor Strange I like even more just because we get the cape. It's really the cape and the new hex effects right here, which I think just match Doctor Strange very well. But anyway, let's take a closer look at these. Let's start with Brother Voodoo. So here's Brother Voodoo's one accessory. Again, we're getting the staff, looking very cool. I do like how the blue looks. Very nice translucent blue over here, and then it fades into black as opposed to brown on the green one. So you can see there's your color differences right there. I like this one more, especially because this has yellow paint over the green, and you could really see just more of the sculpting through here. Now, this one has white over the blue, which I like, but I feel like they could have used just a little bit more white paint over it. You know, as I darken it, you could see it a little bit better, but it's still more faint than I'd like it to be. Now, looking at the figure, I like how the head looks. You know, it looks alright. I really like the eye paint. The eye paint looks very clean. Then you have the big old V for Van Voodoo. That's a terrible joke. But looking at the hair, it's sculpted out very nicely once again. I mean, it's the same thing as before. It's just that this is not the Sorcerer Supreme version, where the SDCC one is the Sorcerer Supreme version. You can see he's got the Eye of Agamotto right over there, or Eye of Agamotto, or Eye of Agamotto. I don't know. People pronounce it different ways. But anyway, yep, you can see the two Brother Voodoos right over there. The white paint came out pretty good on both of these, so I'm impressed with that. And of course, this one has this other cape right here that we've seen with Vision. This one has the Hobgoblin Cape, so you can see the holes and everything. So we'd seen this before. And looking right over here, you can see we got some gold, and then the color is a little bit more white on this figure than it is on the SDCC one. This is more of a creamer color, and you can see that one's more of a flat white. And they have an equal amount of black seeping through just a little bit, which actually doesn't really bother me so much. Like if it looked like this is like painted on, that looks pretty cool to me. Then right here, the skulls look really good. I like those a lot. Look like jackal skulls or something. And then not much more going on. And it is the Bucky cap mold. And I'm not really going to show any of the articulation. I mean, I'll show the arms just a little bit. And so the head articulation is hindered by the cape. I just wanted to show that so you could see. Yeah, you can't really work with it, and you can remove the cape if you want to, so if you want to see how that looks, boom, there it goes, Brother Voodoo without the cape. So we've seen these hex effects plenty of times before, but never in orange, so this is the first time we've seen these particularly sculpted ones in orange, and I like them, you know, very glossy. I don't know if I prefer the matted look. Originally, with the Scarlet Witch, they came kind of matted, then again with the previous Doctor Strange, this green color right there, as you can see. And then we have the SDCC Doctor Strange, the pearlescent white one, the SDCC Enchantress one right over there, also glossy, and then we have the retail version right there, also glossy, and then there's all 5 of them in one shot. Wow, looks pretty cool, so pretty. So this is the third Hasbro Doctor Strange figure that we've gotten, and yeah, it's the same head sculpt, so we saw it with the Hulkbuster wave right over there, right, and then we also saw it with the Astroform Doctor Strange right over here, you know, so it's the same head sculpt, but the paint's not too bad. I think the eyes actually look a little better. I hate it when they make them looking up, and I remember complaining about the eyes on this one having like too much white around it and it just looking kind of weird. This one looks a lot cleaner, I think. So I'm pleased with that. The gray hair on the side is also a little different. We get a little bit more gray hair on this one. This one just has that little strip right there. And we get the cockeyed of Agamotto. Oh my goodness. It's yeah. Yeah, but yeah, man, my eye of Agamotto came cockeyed. It's all looking off to the side, which isn't, like, I guess the worst thing ever, but still, it bothers me a little bit. Anyway, looking at the sculpted detail, I like how we get these etched in lines right here. That looks really good. Very nice bright gold paint. I'm liking it. We also get shadowing effect on the back of the cape, which I think is really cool, so you can see it right over here. And as I brighten things up, you can still see it really well. I really like that a lot. So very nice cape. Not as soft as I'd like it to be, though. I don't know. I would have preferred a softer cape. I guess they make it this way so you could fold it outward? Probably. Shoot. Let's see. Oh, I wonder how long that could stay like that. But if they intentionally did this, no, that's gonna fold back in. Look, but I don't know. Probably could. I don't know. So you may want to mess with that. See what you can do. Heat it up or something. And I'm sure you can just pop this head off again. Yeah, and then just you can have the figure without the cape, and then sing the other two like that. So that looks pretty good. I like that. Somebody had asked to see the Doctor Strange figure right here from Toy Biz with this new cape on. I'd already seen it in the Marvel Superheroes What The, and I'm thinking that this would be fairly easy to do, but you know, yeah, there it goes. It actually wasn't too terribly difficult. All right, yeah, that looks pretty cool. That looks really nice because the cape on this one's just way big, man. I mean, look how gigantic the cape of levitation is right over here. I mean, the magic carpet. Having the cape back on the correct Doctor Strange figure, you can see the paint deco is very similar, but it is still different than the Hulkbuster Doctor Strange figure. As you can see, this has a seam going right down the middle, and it's a different color red, slightly different design right over there. I'm a little bummed out that they did not utilize these parts right over here. I liked having these for gloves, and we don't get that on this version right here. So that kind of bothers me some, but it's the same hands. And again, slightly different color red. And they didn't use any really soft plastic for the skirt either. It's the same type of plastic on the Hulkbuster one. And then there's no paint from the legs down. And again, the Bucky cap mold, except for the torso, of course. And if you want to see a review on this figure right over here, or the other Brother Voodoo, go ahead and click the cards right over there. But just to briefly show the articulation, just how it works having this cape on here, I just want to see how that looks like, if that shifts things around too much. I mean, there's a little bit of gappage over here. There's definitely an air pocket in there, but it doesn't really sink down too you know, it doesn't really you still get some gappage right there either way, which doesn't look bad to me. That doesn't, I can't say that really bothers me a whole lot. So getting the arms to move around and everything, you can still move the head all the way up, so that doesn't hinder any head articulation. That's really good. And you can get it moving left and right very nicely. And I like that you could, you know, rotate this around as you wish, so you don't have to have him looking into the collar. You know, you can mess with it if you'd like to, have it tilted around and whatnot. Now these figures share a lot of the same body parts, so they're about the same height. You can see they're both standing just a little over 6.5 inches tall. Then here's the new Doctor Strange figure and new Brother Voodoo compared to the older figures. We have the Sdcc version and the Hulkbuster Wave versions over here. Now I actually prefer these newer versions than the older versions. Doctor Strange is my Sorcerer Supreme of choice for my collection, so that's why I would choose this Brother Voodoo over this one right here. And the cape on this one is really weak. It falls off very easily on this figure, so I just like, it's easier for me to pose this figure than it is for this one over there. And then also I like having the cape over not having the cape on the Doctor Strange, so yeah, this one wins it. But, you know, that Hulkbuster, I had to get that. And then here are the two figures next to the Toy Biz Doctor Strange, and you can see how much taller they are than this older figure over here. Then here's Doctor Strange and Brother Voodoo compared to the other figures from this wave that I've already reviewed. And then here they are next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. And just being real with you guys, I have spent hella time working on the stop motion video. I'm hoping it's like about 8 minutes long. Originally I thought it was going to be only like 5 minutes long, but the more I work on it, the more time it just keeps taking. So yeah, please be patient with me, but I'm hustling, man. Just trust me, I'm really trying. So I don't want to call this wave so far a letdown, but it's definitely kind of a bummer. I don't know, it's kind of hovering in that letdown vicinity, right? Because I mean, we're getting just a lot of repaints over here, but they do look better than they did before, and I like them more than the first versions I have. But now I'm stuck with these extra versions, and I don't really want to get rid of them, but I might. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment down below. If you want to stick around, I'll have a subscribe circle probably covering part of Doctor Strange's face or something like that. Also, one of my previous videos down right over there, if you want to check out my review on the Doctor Strange movie. Still have to see it again in the 3D IMAX, man. I really want to see that. If you want to see a photo gallery of images, it's all over at marvelousnews.com. Don't forget to follow me on the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Next to the Toy Biz Doctor Strange. Damn you!